The monks needed no exchange of money for goods. They had another thing in place. Extortion, perhaps? A shopkeeper looked down at me being led by leash through the store, went about his business uninterested. I mouthed the words. Old news. Keep crawling. Move along. Don't even look back at me, quadruped. Hideous. I looked back one more time, thinking that maybe he would spare a second compassionate look. Nothing. Not even a second glance. Okay. By the time we reached the monastery, I was so comfortable on the quadruped status. They gave me a bathroom break. I sprayed the wall. Forgot how to pee. It's okay. I even lifted my leg. They unpacked me, finally, loosened my leash. I could breathe again. Next stop, the interrogation and criminal processing. On the way there, I passed a kindly-looking older man who appeared to wield some authority. To him, I mouthed the words, "Help." Nothing. I tried the international sign language. I did not know. Is it like this? Thumb down, hand this way, up, down, thumb, this. Why even bother? No reaction from him. After processing the next stop, the linen closet for the cavity search, which was the best news I'd received since chipping that tooth on my rope bindings earlier in the day. I stood on all fours, happy, eagerly awaiting the cavity search, and perhaps maybe he could fix that problem. And to prove, as Einstein says, that even if the universe is not infinite, human stupidity most certainly is. This dentist mistook his position as a dental man as a rectal man. Yes, blundering fool. I was not ready for that. Ungroomed, unpresentable. I said, "Dear doctor of the teeth, as unqualified as I am to proffer any unsolicited suggestions, I feel that you could focus a little more on this area." Don't trust your feelings, Zorba the sensitive guru. We don't really care, okay, what you are feeling. We're not grief counselors, okay? If you haven't noticed. Zorba the sensitive. It's true. The sensitive guru. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Because you're driving everyone in here bonkers. And bend over. Look at the clover. A poet, not only a budding proctologist, but a poet too. Nice. Must have been reading Lord Byron, Tennyson, Shakespeare. Why could they not have used ultrasound? Is there any reason for that? I know why. Not antiquated. Not antiquated enough. Would clash anachronistically with the furniture. Yes, with the period pieces of the monastery. I understand. Keep it traditional. Yes. Then I realized, doctor is probably an outsider. I turned around and mouthed the words to him. "Let me." What did he do? Take me with him when he left? No, no. That was your last chance, he said, and you blew it. Strap him to the gurney. Use the leather belts. Okay. That's all right. Is it though? Is it not some violation of human rights? He wrote me a referral to see a speech pathologist. Maybe I displayed clear evidence of adult onset speech impairment because I was trying to mouth inaudible words, disrupting his standard operating dental procedure. Okay, Mr. Dentist Man, with a casual interest in rectal exams. His prognosis: I think that you either sat on a phone or you need to find a better place to store it. Oh, okay, obviously comedian too. Everyone in there was funny. Yes. So you would never have imagined that due to inept and incompetent medical procedure, they would have discovered the cell and they confiscated it. I spare you the details. It's in the book. But that extraction procedure lacked delicacy and was rushed. That's my appraisal. I made that comment on the patient evaluation form before leaving. These are the stories that I'm left with for my grandchildren to hear, for them to inherit from Zorba the Guru, the mute with speech impediment, constrained to a gurney while a dentist uses chopsticks to unplug a cell phone plugging his anum. Next, off to the delousing chamber. Nice. I need a delousing every now and then. It's about time. I was due. Good, thank you. It's wonderful to be deloused. Fresh, invigorating. Then off to the fitting room for the standard issue monastery demoralizing dungeon overalls. Hot pink, bright yellow dots. But it's okay. What would the Papa say of that? Would he approve? What would you have to say for yourself, my little monks? What if I reported you? Sent you to his office? Oh, we who would have the speech impediment then? Who would be impaired then? Who would be defrocked, excommunicated then? But I will not report you. I am taking this into my own hands. And my legal team. My little army. For the record, pink happens to be one of my favorite colors. I'm manly enough to say that. I love pink. A man, a Zorba the Guru, can say that and not feel feminine in a strange, weird way. Nothing wrong with being feminine. And by the way, after pink, my favorite color is yellow. And my favorite shape, the circle. So it was a win-win-win for me and a lose-lose weepers for you. Clearly. My festive clown outfit, matching cap, topped with a pom-pom. It's on my book cover. Then off to the cellar we trotted, which was converted into a dungeon, complete with the torches, the chains on the cold, damp walls made of fiberglass because they were purchased from a 1950s Hollywood horror movie set. And, of course, they refrigerate that area because otherwise it would be too warm for a dungeon. Need to artificially chill for the authenticity. And they breed their own hamsters, dye them black so that they look like rats. That's what happens there. The Vatican, monastery of the a.k.a. I had planned on donating a portion of the proceeds from my hugely popular classes, Catholic-inspired yoga at St. Peter's Square, to the monastery. But I had not anticipated on giving all of my funds in the form of extortion bailout money. So I bailed myself out from the makers of cheese, the fishers of men, and harvesters of the cash. Resourceful monks. The second time I was arrested for allegedly, this was what I was accused of, allegedly possessing cheese to nibble on during a fast day, and there was evidence in the form of video capturing me crawling under my desk in my room with the bite-sized triangular brie. My roommate, bunkmate, videotaped me from his... Yes, he used his cell phone to take video of me. Nice touch. Snitches, bitches. Snitches, bitches. I was indicted on 3 counts of lewdly breaking the fast. What is that? Lewdly breaking the fast. I was dressed. Maybe the cheese was undressed, huh? Out the wrapper. So yes, a lewd cheese. Ah, the lewd cheese. Why was not cheese not indicted? Instead they indicted me. Senseless. And they slapped on top of that heterodoxy, heresy, apostasy, sacrilege. What else? What not? Sensationalism. Why? To attract tourists. To convert people. Buy the book, you will see. I wrote the entire book, The Mouse and the Cheese, while detained in the monastery holding cell. They even made me wear a cheese amulet. Now I have a rap sheet at the Vatican. I am a rebel, radical revolutionary iconoclast. RRI. From the Greek words, iconoclast is from ikono, means image or picture, painting, visual, drawing, and clast from klasmos, wind. So iconoclast, one who breaks wind, releases gas at the image. Now they look up to me. I will use my influence and tweak a few things. A few necessary procedural changes need to be made in the Vatican from the inside out, like a termite. I have my inside operatives, my moles, my God squads. They are awaiting my instructions. I call them moles, M-O-L-E-S, monks of little edible stinky cheese. I will be the mouse, they will be the cheese. The verboten tome of truth about lies. Read my book. Read, learn. Be prayerful. Be